Also seeking victory on the night will be Benny Carr, who is fast becoming recognised as one of the South Coast's rising stars, and that is in no small part due to the finishing of his last two Shokanor opponents in a combined time of just 1 minute and 45 seconds. Tasked with tackling the exiled gym fighter is Kieran Rice, who is confident of taking this opportunity to turn around his recent misfortunes in the cage. A switch to Gym 01 has given Rice renewed impetus, which altogether makes for an intriguing welterweight encounter.
This is a professional welterweight contest fought over 3 5-minute rounds and is sponsored by Gym 01. And in the red corner, he hails from Waterside. He stands in a 5'11" and weighs in at 167 pounds. He is fighting out of Exile MMA and has a mixed martial arts record of 1 win with no defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the cage, Brutal Benny
Well, the roof is officially off of the Mountbatten as Benny Brutal Carr approaches. He is 24 years of age, representing Exile Gym and coming with a 1-0 professional record. This is his 4th appearance here at Shokanor and beat Manuel Paez last time out. He believes tonight will be a 3-round war, and this guy Benny Carr really does have potential. An exciting fighter who looks to finish the contest. Wants to use elbows this evening. He had a poster of Rice at the foot of his bed to help prepare him mentally for this scheduled contest. He's a scaffolder by day and he's had decent success as a semi-pro. Lee Taylor is one of his coaches down at the Exile Gym, and he kind of leans towards a Thai boxing style, bit scrappy but brutal with it.
He stands in a 6'2" and weighs in 169 pounds. He is fighting at the Gym 01 and has a mixed martial arts record of 2 wins with 2 defeats. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the cage, Kieran Rice!
So here is Kieran Rice, 25 years of age and representing Gym 01. He comes with an even 2-2 record. Recently moved to Gym 01 and hopes that the change in surroundings will help him show exactly what he's capable of. He's shown potential and really shown his coaches all the elements that are there to excel in mixed martial arts. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu purple belt, a black belt in Judo, so he definitely has the foundations. He spent 6 months adapting to the new gym and should be good to go under the Gym 01 banner. He's a structural designer by day and he'll be looking to have put together an infrastructure on which he can take apart Benny Brutal Carr.
The more that I climb, the spot gets smaller, and I get bigger, trying to get in where I fit it. No room for it, but soon for it. If you don't, cause you out, you may be strong. so I keep the word up and I'ma drop it on it.
The referee in charge of the actions, Mr. David Swan. This fight is sponsored by Channel 1. Just a quick reminder that please remain seated during the fight. If you stand up during the fight, the referee will stop the fight until you stand back down. Thank you very much.
So David Swan is in the cage with the fighters, officiating this one. A welterweight contest scheduled for 3 5-minute rounds. We have Benny Carr in the black, Kieran Rice in the white. This one, big local implications, and they get straight into it.
Yeah, fantastic ovation for Benny Carr. Likewise, Kieran Rice is what a lot of people here going for the neck early here.
Yeah, straight on that neck.
Carr does well to regain the half guard, probably going to look to stand up here.
Nice transitions there from Rice, looking to jump on the back, doesn't quite get it. Lovely! Lovely Harai Goshi to put Benny Carr on the mat, but he springs back up.
Carr looking to push off here and disengage. Rice not letting him, staying tight to his man, and with throws like that you can see why.
Well, Kieran Rice clearly wanting to get this down to the mat. Benny Carr looking to break away and strike. Real decent stylistic matchup.
Yeah, looks very tight, these two already. Going for another throw and lands it again.
Really good throws. Very technical judo. Definitely at the right place at Gym 01 to sharpen those skills, if indeed they needed sharpening. I think he just needed to add some other elements to his game, formerly an Andy Roberts BJJ student. Oh, good technique there by Benny Carr to get back to his feet.
Secures a takedown of his own. Moves round to side very nicely. Rice electing to hold on to the head, now giving it up, trying to run away almost. Could take the back here, Benny Carr.
Yeah, nicely out to his feet there by Rice, but Benny Carr trying to lock down that leg. And off balance and off settle. Rice, good dirty boxing from Carr. Looking in really good physical condition for this contest is Benny Carr.
Yeah, we mentioned earlier how sapping this clinch game can be for both guys, and there's been a lot of it early doors. Carr trying to just work the head of Rice.
Rice with the head control, driving that under the chin. The chin is the cross between the chin and the jaw. And Rice does indeed get it down to the canvas. Kimura grip from Carr. Needs to get control of the body, really.
Yeah, probably more trying it for a sweep, I think, than actually thinking to get a submission. Gives it up, works that underhook nicely on the inside.
Yeah.
To go back to guard.
Got wrist control. That good hand fight there. Kieran Rice gets that free.
The chance of Benny going out. It's fantastic support here for Benny Carr. Just struggling. I think Rice overall has definitely had the better of the grappling exchanges. Hit 2 lovely throws earlier on.
Yeah, good couple of blows there from Rice.
Carr just trying to tie his man up, looking to the referee perhaps for a stand-up.
Well, looking for maybe a triangle set up, but good posture there from Rice to put pay to that.
Dave Swan calling for action, and Rice jumps straight in, now perhaps looking to pass. Carr does well, saw that gap, John, worked it and stood up. Great work from Benny Carr.
Really good work from Carr. Kieran Rice is the more experienced grappler, but Carr showing that he's trained in all areas and dumps Kieran Rice down to the mat, passes into the mount. Last 15 seconds, Benny Carr goes to work. Rice turns out, looks to get back to his feet, pauses for a moment and finds himself in a rear naked choke attempt.
Not under the jaw as of yet. The round goes.
Well, it certainly gives Rice something to think about.
Yeah, it gives the judges something to think about as well, John. I mean, you know, Rice dominated most of the round, but we've seen it so often. Fighters that finish with a flow, it often catches the judges' eyes, rightly or wrongly. But good end to the round there from Benny Carr.
Very back and forth battle. Scheduled for 3, about to enter the second. Right, the cage is cleared, just the 3 men are before us. And we are now set for the second round of this welterweight contest. Shouts of Kieran and Benny ring around the Mountbatten. Slipping and weaving his way through is Benny Carr. He hesitated as he 360'd there, and I thought Rice was going to get tighter on him, a bit quicker.
Yeah, interesting. Carr goes in for the takedown. Great reversal nearly there. Fantastic little Kimura sweep by Rice. Didn't quite come off for him, but interesting to see Carr going back for the takedown, Johnny. Obviously saw something in that first round, felt confident. He moved to mount effortlessly last time. Let's see what happens in this round. Moves to side nicely. A lot of time left to work. Great position early doors for Benny Carr.
Carr looking to switch his hips around to open up striking opportunities. Sees an opportunity to go to back mount, which he gets rather easily. And now he's got a lot longer to work. This is how they ended the first round. And Benny Carr makes no time at all in getting this back to that position. Well turned out, however, by Kieran.
Good work from Rice. In a good position, having Brian Adams down there right in front of him, John. Just get the instruction from his corner man.
Locking down those attacks is Benny Carr on the bottom. Kieran Rice just trying to open up with some strikes. He's in his Gym 01 corner. Jedi Bry will be telling him exactly what he needs to do from here. All he needs to do is listen and carry out those instructions. Rice really using the head nicely to pin Benny Carr in position to allow him to then strike and land.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It obviously goes to show that the differences, you know, you can't just use the term ground game and say somebody's got an advantage there, because when Rice is on top, he doesn't look threatened at all by Benny Carr. He's comfortable to sit in his guard. He never looks in too much danger, but when he's been put on his back, conversely, he looks like he's in all sorts of trouble. It really is a tale of two positions here, jiu-jitsu wise.
So Carr again using that Kimura grip. Lets it go, looks for the underhook into the single.
Got to watch out for the guillotine, does well. Carr gets that head on the inside.
Very good defensive work there from Carr.
Oh, he's hurt him with that inside elbow, I think, John. I think he hurt Rice, Carr.
Well, the crowd are responding. More elbows
wow,
are coming in.
Those are brutal elbows.
It's funny that his name's Benny Brutal Carr.
Wow.
Hellbows by Carr.
it was a lovely, beautiful inside sort of elbow / forearm, and it clearly hurt Rice. He did very well to recover, did Rice, because it looked like he was close to being stopped.
Yeah, I'm surprised by Benny Carr taking this approach. I would have thought he does now look to continue to strike. Looked like he was going for the back mounts.
Perhaps he doesn't realise how hurt Rice was then.
Warning for shots to the back of the head. He won't get another one of those. Kieran Rice recovering very well to get back to his feet. Yeah. What a contest this is turning out to be.
What a chin from Rice as well. He looks to have recovered, John, because he's shipped a lot of elbows. I remember a Conor McGregor fight in Cage Warriors where it was the back elbows from the top position that caused damage, and same again, looked devastating.
Yeah, against
Has he recovered,
O'Keefe.
John? I'm not so sure.
Well, Carr is winging in with big strikes. Kieran Rice looks hurt. He looks like a bit of a sitting target if Carr wants to capitalise.
That's Dave Swan's having a close look at this, John. Oh,
yeah,
the gum shield's
is
gone.
out. Still, this fight goes on.
This fight is seconds away from being stopped.
There's 30 seconds left in this. Carr is really raining down the blows now. Sticking him and nailing him with elbows and punches. Wow. How much more can Kieran Rice take?
Kieran Rice,
what great heart from the Gym 01 fighter.
Wow, what a tough guy. What a tough guy. I mean, it's almost to the point, John, where Carr's in danger of punching himself out. It's that ridiculous.
I think we're going to see a second here in Portsmouth, a third, I'm sorry, we certainly will. Wow, what a second round. And the crowd are on their feet.
Look at Carr, he's exhausted.
Well, let's see if Kieran Rice can get back out there. Gym 01 need to patch up their fighter, remotivate him and put him out there. Benny Carr in the ascendancy.
Yeah, Ricky Wright calling for the fans to sit down, but good luck.
Please take your seats.
Benny Carr was on the brink of a TKO finish there, but Kieran Rice with just enough movement and showing just enough fighting spirit to survive.
We won't go to a third round until everybody is sat down.
Fantastic entertainment here at Shock and Awe.
The cage door is set. We have to wait no longer for this fabulous entertainment here in the welterweight division. Benny Carr, Kieran Rice. A warm embrace, so much respect shown.
Is Rice okay,
Lovely to
John?
see.
Is Rice okay? Do you think he's moving okay on his feet? I'm not so sure. Saying that, bit of spring.
Well, it could just be momentum. He doesn't move very statically at the best of times, but he's going to be fatigued. Benny Carr looking to open him up with punches.
Does look to
doing the right thing, using some feints.
Yeah, still a threat, Rice. He is throwing. I'm just not
Absolutely.
so sure about his feet.
Well, if he's desperate, he's going to throw some big bombs. So Carr's going to be careful. He got clipped with an overhand left. Oh, beautiful knee! Carr goes down. Kieran Rice jumps all over him.
Wow. Astonishing, John. Absolutely astonishing. I'm questioning whether the guy's out on his feet and he lands a knee like that. Unbelievable. Nearly finishes Benny Carr. Now it's Benny Carr with the heart getting through it.
This is living up to all expectations.
How did that knee not finish Benny Carr? It was flush on the jaw.
Well,
Kieran Rice, what a warrior.
Apologies to Rice for even suggesting that his tank was empty.
Now it's Carr that looks uneasy on his feet, John. Wow. He's hurt him to the body there, I think. He's hurt him to the body.
Benny Carr thinks it's over.
It's over.
And it is now. Benny Carr is victorious. He comes from behind in the third round to secure a fantastic win. What a fight.
What a fight. There was a lot of headhunting going on. Both guys were hurt, and then Carr went to the body and folded his man up like laundry. Absolutely unbelievable matchup here. Credit to Kieran Rice. Credit to both fighters, John. Unbelievable entertainment. Wow, I could watch that again and again.
That was quite something. We've had a lot of great fights this evening, but that was just a rung above the rest of them. Wow.
Your winner after 1 minute and 26 seconds of the third round by way of TKO, brutal Benny Carr. Let's give up your runner, Kieran Rice.
Benny, I almost feel bad about trying to catch a couple of words with you. What a war. So much to talk about there. In the second round, how close do you think you were to a finish, and how very tough was he to come back in that third?
It was amazing. I must have dropped 7 to 8 shots directly. He took every last one. Amazing.
Then he came out in the third, dropped you with a knee. How close were you to being finished?
Well, it was a good night for a second, but as soon as I was down, I was up. Back fighting again.
And just to put a stamp on it, what was it exactly that finished that contest?
I think it was a right hook to the body, dropped him just under the floating rib. I didn't want to continue striking because I could tell he was down, but that's what the sport's about.
Absolutely. Well, you've shown some real progression in your game. We saw tonight against a very seasoned grappler that you were able to match him there, but your striking is obviously your forte. Going forward, what would you like to do next in the welterweight division?
I'd like to just continue with the momentum. I owe a lot to my wrestling, to my coach Stefan, and of course the other guys, the other coaches at XR. I'm just going to continue, stay humble, and just carry on.
I've been waiting to say this for a little while. Benny, that was brutal. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Benny Carr.